Are you guys ready for a set that crushes the competition? I'm ThomasWoodenRailway, and in today's video, we're going to take an in-depth look at the Merrick and the Rock Crusher set. This item was released by Fisher-Price in 2013 in conjunction with the 2012 movie Blue Mountain Mystery. If you're wondering, I'm after one specific character from this set, and I guess most other people out there are thinking the same thing. Let's unbox this bad boy and see what awaits us inside. My first impression is that this set is very long. It barely fits on my ThomasWoodenRailway play table from the 1990s. The main centerpiece is Merrick and his mountain, half of which is detailed with various pictures of other Thomas and Friends characters, and half of which is just a double long piece of ascending track. I'll explain the pros and cons for both of these items. While this mountain piece looks nice in a Blue Mountain Quarry or Skarloey Railway setting, it wouldn't make much sense to put it somewhere else on your layout because it has been styled to fit in a specific location on Sodor. On the other hand, it's far more interesting than this boring piece of track, but it can be repurposed for a different area on your layout with relative ease. In terms of how these differing inclines work in the Merrick and the Rock Crusher set, I'll let you guys have your own say in the comments below. But personally, I think another mountain piece would have really made this area feel more complete. Now it's time to focus on Merrick the Gantry Crane. For starters, while it's nice to have Merrick officially included in the ThomasWoodenRailway line, he's undergone a few cosmetic changes that make him different from his TV series render. Unlike a normal gantry crane, Merrick is unable to roll from side to side because he's attached to the detailed mountain piece. He does pivot, and his crane arm is able to raise and lower thanks to a knob on the side of his head. And while Merrick does sit on top of a hill in the TV series, it's nothing like what's featured here in the set. I know I shouldn't complain too much about Merrick's design because we should just be thankful that he's included at all, but it would have been nice if his playability were similar to what we see in Blue Mountain Mystery and other Thomas and Friends episodes. There are two engines included in this set. Luke, who was mysteriously omitted from the outer display and instead stuck inside a plastic bag for some reason, and Thomas, who always seems to appear whether we like it or not. Actually, Thomas's inclusion in this set isn't too far-fetched because he did play a major role in Blue Mountain Mystery, but honestly, he doesn't need to be here. What would really make this set fantastic is if we got another narrow gauge engine that had a special paint job, like Peter Sam from his Dynamite Delivery 3-pack. This inclusion makes perfect sense because now we get two narrow gauge engines interacting with one another in the same set, and one of them has an exclusive finish. While Peter Sam over Thomas seems like an obvious choice to me, Thomas was probably put in the box so that parents and kids knew that Mattel wasn't forgetting about their big blue moneymaker. While I've talked at length about Merrick and the other characters, they're only part of this item. We still have this Rock Crusher destination that is integral to this set's name. Honestly, after messing around with this piece for a little bit, it's not that great, but it's a fun addition overall. My favorite part is definitely the tiny Kronk sign in the corner. You gotta look closely or you'll miss it. Overall, while this set tries its best to capture the magic and mystery of the Blue Mountain Quarry, it ultimately falls short. Merrick and Luke are great inclusions, but there are a lot of essential pieces missing if this set wants to be taken seriously. Truth is, the Blue Mountain Quarry is so massive that an intermediate set like this one can't possibly live up to the TV standards. The folks at Fisher-Price and Mattel gave it their best shot, but I think they would have been better off just selling Merrick individually and reworking his design so that he operates more like he does in the TV series. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Merrick and the Rock Crusher set. Be sure to leave your comments below, and I look forward to hearing what you all have to say. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon.